When my parents got divorced, I suffered, but so did my dad. I remember I was so embarrassed that my parents had gotten separated, and it felt like every other kid had their dad, and not me, and it sucked. But life really sucked for my dad. See, while we're going through it, I still had my brother. I still had my mom. My mom had both of us. And my dad, he didn't have anybody. Sucks being a man sometimes. I remember still to this day, my jefito would have this little rinky-dinky truck, all rusted out, all torn to crap. He would stay at the Raspa stand that they made into an apartment, and you could literally put your hand on one wall and your hand on the other. And he would spend those nights there alone. And not just alone physically, alone in his heart too, because I wasn't talking to him. My mom would tell us that he don't want to be here. Your dad chose his drinking rather than his family, and that's why he's over there. He'd rather be over there. And as a young man, her words, they were poison. And then I hated my dad. I had so much resentment towards my dad. But I left him alone. I left him alone. And he was there all alone. And see, their problems weren't my problems. And I see my mom's motives now. Like, I think of it now as my jefita. I have so much respect for what she did because she overfed us information. She told us a lot of negative things about my dad that I didn't need to know at that age. But I love that woman for that because she's so selfish. She couldn't see an alternative of us going with him. So he always had to be the bad guy. I get it. I get her playbook. It's just so unfair to my dad. It's so unfair. He having to be there all alone without his kids in such a dark time in his life. It's horrible. So I'm asking you, all of you that are going through it, the little me's, the little you's, the little mijos, the little mijas, call your dad. Just because your parents got separated, whatever it is between them, call your dad. Just, hey pops, how are you doing? How are you holding up? As a man, having your kids just to say I love you is a world. So Father's Day's coming up. Let it be an excuse. Hey pops, how are you doing?
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, and every time I watch this, and I put it on every now and then to remind myself I'm still human, I'm still learning, that I am a father, I have a big heart, and it's just that people just not at this understand who I am. And I get everything that he's saying. You see how evil works. And it works through people, it works through our children. That's how the generational curse is. It starts with emotion, y'all. And for kids, it starts when they're young. A lot of mothers don't realize the things that y'all do, the energy that y'all carry is wicked. And if you're wicked kids, they get possessed just as well. We're not at this understanding, y'all. It's called possession. And just like that, your kids can turn against their father. Why? Because mommy's bitter. Because mommy's not at that understanding. She's in her emotions. Y'all see how this is working? It's through our emotions, how the devil plays his part. It's through your emotions where you can become weak. So if you're weak-minded, you will get possessed. And for a kid, think about that. They're already possessed. They're weak-minded. They know nothing.
Towards Bayway Drive.
All of a sudden, my phone stopped working. It don't add up, y'all. It just got hot all of a sudden. It cut off. And it was 12:44. Again, y'all, pay attention to the universe. And how the devil plays his part. He tries to keep us distracted. Dumb down. We have to wake up, y'all. It's through our emotions how he works through us. And for a lot of children, and a lot of people that's not understanding about emotions, y'all, this is where it starts. They're possessed. The only person that can save them is the Most High. It's within themselves. Think about that. It's within all of us, so it's within you. You are your biggest enemy. I keep saying this. It's not your father. It's not so much as the mother, just as well. We gotta come to this understanding that if we wasn't taught, yeah, we're gonna do wrong. But now is the awakening where you need to flip that and do right. You need to repent. But you have to have that in your heart. You have to have that discernment, y'all. And a lot of people don't have that. They can't be saved. Think about that. It don't matter if it's your mama, your kids. It don't matter, y'all. They're not going where you're going. I'm telling y'all. It's so spiritual. You have to get to this understanding. And a lot of y'all that have this discernment, God gave you these powers for a reason. For you to wake up so you are not distracted and deceived by this world we live in. I feel like Neo. I have to wake y'all up. This is a fact, y'all. So many people are too caught into their jobs and money. That's the devil, keeping you distracted. You don't even know who you are. And this is why I come across a lot of people. They don't know who they are. And they hold on to a lot of things. My powers, I try to use for good.
Turn right onto North Market Loop.
Because I'm already at this understanding. I'm on a different frequency, y'all. The Most High is a
At the next
frequency.
traffic lights, turn right.
You have to tune in. Really think about that. So again, listening to that video, it makes me so emotional. I get it. But I'm also strong enough to know how the devil plays his part within myself, within my head. And I can't let him get a hold of me like that and control me. You have to get stronger, y'all. And this is what I mean about people that's weak-minded. To run away from their problems. You're running away from yourself. It's still there. Really think about that. So someone will put a mask on to cover it. That's not helping, y'all. So again, when you're talking to people that
In
sugarcoating
1.2 miles, turn left onto Ellis School Road.
and they telling you what you want to hear, who you think that is? And if you come across someone like me that's going to tell you the truth, it's going to bother your spirit. Why do you think that is? Start using that. Understand what I just said. Don't let that go over your head. That was bars right there. That was bars right there. Facts. We all cry. You're supposed to, because you're supposed to let that emotion out. You are not supposed to hold that emotion in, y'all. This is exactly what they taught us. Hold it in. Be tough. Why do you think they did that? So we can be corrupted. And when we do reach that point where we can't hold on to our enemy, we turn into the hawk. And we let loose. And there's no control in that when you're not at this understanding about emotions, y'all. It don't matter if it's male or female. Really think about that. Well, I'm telling y'all facts. You're not gonna get this nowhere else like this, man. They'll charge you for that shit. But not I. Where am I going? Shit. But really think about that, man. Because this is the world we live in. It's all evil. Good is bad, bad is good. So you have to use your discernment. Again, I realized my powers that God has given me was that I was a logical being. I was actually gaining all my wisdom through my life experiences. I didn't have to read a book to know what I know. I read one book in my whole life that I barely even read. This is when I started to realize I had this gift that I didn't call powers. I didn't know what it was, but I just knew there were certain ways that I can learn and use my brain that other people didn't tune into. I was on a different frequency. And it makes sense now. So again, I know who I am. And I'm finding out more and more every day. I get more and more signs. I'm trying to work on getting my freedom right now where I can claim my name back. If y'all know anything about this, let me know. They have advisors that help you with this. Open up a trust in your name. These are things that we wasn't taught. Opening up your business, not just a business, but put it in your name. Think about that. Free yourself. So you be debt free, y'all. That's the frequency I'm on. But I need help just as well. You sure we need help? His disciples was there, like, yo, bro, we got your back. That's what I'm trying to find, more like-minded people to help along this journey. Because it's about the journey. It's not about the finishing. It's not about the goal, the end goal. That's going to happen. It's always about the journey. How you became where you at. Think about that. Bars! All right, I'm done. I need to be a rapper, I'm telling you. Now, with that being said, y'all have a blessed, highly favored, and loved day. I love y'all. And what's the goal for the day, y'all? Man. Hey, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody smile. And make sure you smile, y'all. Big facts. Do this shit while I'm driving all over the place. It's all good. Multitasking. Using my powers. Peace out, y'all.